Summer, I think we all agree it's the time we want to be outdoors, living our life, running around with our kids and our grandkids, and it's important to have the right shoe to go along with it. We've got the Sperry topsider.
Yes.
This is called the Seabrook. It's a really cool, check it out, leather and rope thong. It's truly, I mean, these are like nautical knots.
Yeah, definitely. They are inspired by that, for sure.
So we've got this in the navy, the linen. Oh, look at the linen. I want this one. And then check out the teal.
This is my favorite color.
Oh my gosh, you should be wearing that one right now.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of goes with what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is, again, a extremely comfortable sandal. We talked about it earlier, but for those who didn't hear, this is actually an EVA footbed, and it's really squishy underfoot. It has great support, but also great cushion. And underneath this is a rubber unit that allows you to have traction while walking. So if you're on the pool deck or on a boat, you're not gonna slip. And the update, the thong detailing is a nautical knot, like you mentioned earlier, that is also inspired by a little bit of macrame detailing. That is something we're seeing in trends, and we wanted to make sure that, you know, just because you're wearing something comfortable doesn't mean you can't be trend right.
Totally agree with you there. It's a nice thing. So here we go, guys. This one is 478960. I'm going to show you the linen too, because it shows more of the detailing of the linen. The rope and the leather
combined. It looks really good on that too.
Does.
Yeah, you can see like the Sahara leather coming out underneath, or actually it's the linen leather coming out underneath with that nice white, off-white rope.
And between the toes, it's nice and narrow, and this is nubuck.
Yeah, a nice toe post, so that you're not getting that uncomfortable feeling between your toes.
Very cool, and so cushy. If you are wearing flip-flops that are plastic, it gives your feet nothing.
No support at all.
None.
Yes, and this has a lot.
Fall off our feet, we slip and we slide. They're dangerous, actually. You can see how this just conforms to the curves of your foot.
Yeah, you can see how the shape of the shoe is actually inspired by the shape of your foot. Instead of having such a flat surface to be on, you have all the support that you need. You mentioned you have like high arches, so you'd have more support in a sandal like this. So I don't necessarily have that, but I still feel great comfort in this shoe.
So true. And that font, obviously the navy is really, it's a deep navy, almost could be even closer to a black from afar. It might look that way on screen, but that is a classic navy, and most popular navies, the navy choices today have been flying.
Yeah, really. Our brand, obviously, people love navy from us. It just feels really preppy and iconic. So
it does.
Yeah, we have a great navy assortment throughout our entire spring collection.
Here's the navy, as I mentioned. The linen is the one that shows off some of the more detail of that wonderful thong style. And then the other choice is in the bright teal. It's actually not a bright teal, it's more of a deep, like an aqua. Yeah,
it's really rich feeling. So, and you have on this one, the leather as well underneath, but it's colored to match, so it's self. So you're not seeing the contrast, but it's a great color for the summer. It goes with almost anything, and it adds a little pop to your outfit.
Little 3/4 inch molded heel, or just kind of a really cool unit. I'm not sure what you guys.
We call it a unit. Yeah, definitely.
You do?
It's a unit. So there's the rubber. It's actually a 2-part unit. So you have the rubber for the traction, and then you have the EVA portion for that for this cushion and underfoot comfort.
You know, you can see this curve to the outsole, or the bottom of the foot, the unit. And I love that you can tell you don't have to, like, you know, your toes don't have to continually try to grip to stay on the foot.
It's definitely built for an active, adventurous person. So if you're on the go, this shoe's easy to keep on your foot. You're not, like you said, you're always like holding on your toes, holding on tight to those.
I know. And no wonder they look all gnarly.
Yeah, you don't want that. We were saying earlier that those are only meant to be pedicure flip-flops that you keep in your car.
Very true. That's the kind of, exactly, I know what you mean. But these are pretty, and you can take purposeful steps.
Yes.
With this kind of support. I wish you could just, well, here's what I would invite you to do. I welcome you to let us send you a pair and try them. You got a month, 0 cost to ship. It's free. That's taken care of. Get them delivered. In this case, it's $12 if you use an HSN card on FlexPay. If you have a major credit card or debit card or PayPal, you can use FlexPay and pay $15. Maybe you want to send your daughter a pair if she's at college and you want her to get a feel for spring, or maybe you want to send your mom a pair. or a friend. You know, everybody knows Sperry, and if you want to share that comfort story, again, our testimonial line is open, and you can share that story with everybody watching. I know it helps others who, hey, maybe you haven't tried Sperry before. I can't even imagine, but
yeah, I've grown up with it, and now I have my dream job. I get to work with it, with the product. Yeah, it's amazing. I can't be happier.
You grew up in Massachusetts.
Yes,
and you said your grandfather taught you how to
sail on a lake, and it was great. He was such a patient person to teach me how to sail. And then as I got older, my father took me out into the open ocean and said, you know what, it's time. You can do it out in the ocean.
I have a friend out in San Francisco, and we used to sail all the time. And I remember feeling so self-conscious because there's only certain types of shoes that you're allowed to wear on a sailboat. And you know, you don't want to scuff it up, but most importantly, you don't want to be slipping around.
No, definitely. But I think that as a brand, we've really decided to take, you know, you do have that thought process of saying, I can only wear a boat shoe on a boat. Well, we are trying to, as a brand, make them more exciting and not just brown. So you've seen all the colors today, and that's really important to us to have that fashion on the boat as well.
Yes, well, you certainly have that going. The cuteness factor is obvious. And certainly, as you can see, these are moving very, very quickly. Take advantage. The Seabrook, the leather and rope detailing. You know, it's time to pull out the summer dresses.
I'm ready for it. It was only like 60 at home, so that's a little early, but we will definitely get there shortly.
60 feels awesome.
It felt amazing when we had that, yesterday. But 80 here today feels phenomenal. Well, I guess it feels like that to me. It felt phenomenal for me.
It's too hot.
Oh, I love it.
Do you?
Just like, bring on the heat.
I know, I'm sure. My son went to school up in Boston. I know you guys have been hit hard these last couple of winters.
Last year was horrible. 11 feet of snow.
I remember.
It was like crazy like that. I don't know.
January or something.
But my muscles are doing good from the shoveling. That was like, I really got to work out. I didn't have to go to the gym. I just went and shoveled snow. So.
Well, you don't have to shovel snow when you're wearing your flip-flops.
No, definitely. That's why I'm ready for them.
But I'm certainly not calling this a flip-flop. There is anything but. Flip-flops that you spend $20 for at a drugstore. Oh, please.
No, these are definitely high quality. You know, when you put them on, you feel it. We pay attention, again, like I said, to quality and craftsmanship in everything we do. And just because we're in the sandal and flip-flop arena doesn't mean we want to do it in that cheap way.
Absolutely not. You wouldn't have been around since 1935 if that was the case. I just learned from Gabby Reese, the volleyball player, that 70% of the bones in our body, she was here the other day, 70% of the bones in our body are in our feet.
Oh, wow.
We've got a lot of bones.
That's a lot.
And muscles and tendons and things that is so important. I've learned the hard way that, I sacrificed years of comfort because I had to wear cute shoes.
Fashion, yeah.
Oh,
that's not the compromise you have to make anymore. I think a lot of, that is changing, and modern technology is allowing us to incorporate that. It's just that you need to make sure that you're buying the right shoes for your feet, like you said.
Time. I'm wiser than before, and I know that to be the case, and I love that you don't have to sacrifice style, because Sperry has just kept up with the game here. We're celebrating together, over 300 now spoken for. We're, a couple hundred available. The remaining colors are the navy, the linen, and the teal. So continue ordering, and don't forget, we have 5.5 through 10, and then size 11 and 12. All available, 478960. Don't forget.